أهلا ومرحبا بكم. We've made it to lesson 10 already, 20 letters down and only 8 to go. Today we're gonna start with the letter Kaaf. حرف الكاف. Kaaf sounds like a K, a K. K, K. First we draw some sort of a right angle curve, like so, and then we finish it off with something that looks like a Hamza right in the middle. Of course, that has nothing to do with the Hamza. We don't even call it a Hamza. It just looks like a Hamza. So there you have it, the letter Kaaf, the equivalent of K. K, K, Kaaf, Kaaf. It's a connecting letter. At the end of a word, we write it like we just learned, like this. And if it comes after a connecting letter, we simply just connect it from the bottom, like this. So this is a Kaaf. Now, when you start a word with a Kaaf, it looks totally different. First you draw a diagonal straight line like so. Then you go zigzagging like so, and that would be a Kaaf, which has no resemblance whatsoever to the Kaaf at the end of a word, but this is how Arabic works. Kaaf in the beginning of a word looks like so. In the middle, it looks like that again, but connected from the bottom. The line, then the zigzag, and that's a Kaaf in the middle after a connecting letter. So Kaaf, Kaaf. Okay, some new words now. I would suggest that you would pause the video at the beginning of each slide with a new word and try to read the word on your own. Then resume the video and we'll read it together. Okay, so this is a Kaaf with a fatha, which makes Ka. And then a lam with a sukoon, which is L. And then a ba, B. Kalb, Kalb, which means dog. Kalb, Kalb. Next word. A Kaaf with a fatha is Ka. Then a waw with a sukoon is a W sound, U. And then a Kaaf with a fatha is Ka. And then a ba, B. Kawkab, Kawkab, which is a planet. Kawkab, Kawkab. That's a dal followed by a ya without a modifier, which makes it a long vowel. So this is D, D, and then a Kaaf, K. So this is Deek, Deek, which is a rooster. Deek, Deek. Okay, our next letter is a Ha, Ha, which is a simple H, just like the H in English, and we write it by drawing an oval starting from the top and going anti-clockwise and then finishing the oval, and there you go, Ha, Ha, Ha. It is a connecting letter, and at the end of the word, after a non-connecting letter, we write it like the oval. And if it's at the end and it comes after a connecting letter, first we draw a right angle like this, and we finish it with what looks like a sideways oval, like this. So that's a Ha at the end of the word after a connecting letter. Now in the beginning of the word, it looks totally different. We'll draw a circle clockwise and keep spiraling inside until we draw two circles side of each other, and then we keep going to the left because it's a connecting letter. So that's what a Ha in the beginning of a word looks like. In the middle, it'll take a fourth shape, which is totally different. First we draw the line, and then we kind of tie a knot, and then we go on with the line. So that's a Ha in the middle of a word after a connecting letter. Let's try it in a few words now. Ha with a fatha is Ha. Remember, that's how a Ha looks like in the beginning of a word. Ra with a fatha is Ra. and then mim is m. That would be haram, 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 which is a pyramid. Haram, haram. Sin with a fatha is sa. Ha with a sukoon is ha. And finally a mim, m. That makes sahm, sahm, which is an arrow. Sahm, sahm. Notice how ha looks different in the middle of the word. Okay, and a waw with a fatha is wa. Jim with a sukoon is j. And a ha, ha. Again, the ha looks different. Wajh, wajh, which is face. Wajh, wajh. So we'll learn two more letters, Kaaf and Ha. Both are connecting letters. We learned 6 new words: Kalb, Kawkab, Deek, Haram, Sahm, Wajh. If you like this song, play the background of this lesson. It's called Haa2 by Abdul Halim Hafid and is composed by Muhammad Abdul Wahab. Take care and see you in lesson number 11. Bye-bye.